Hey there, everyone. Michael Klepik here. And today, we're going to dive into a topic that's all about keeping things squeaky clean. Literally. We're talking wet scrubbers and why giving them an annual checkup is as essential as remembering to change the oil in your car. Trust me, keeping these systems in top shape isn't just about avoiding that dreaded shutdown. It's about ensuring your air is clean, your plant is compliant, and your budget stays intact. So, let's break it down and get into what you need to inspect during your annual wet scrubber check. Spoiler alert, you're going to want to add this to your to-do list. Let's start with the big question. Why bother with these inspections? Well, if you want to avoid unexpected breakdowns, hefty repair bills, or worse, a friendly visit from the EPA, regular inspections are non-negotiable. Wet scrubbers work hard, exposed to corrosive substances and harsh environments, which means wear and tear is inevitable. Annual checkups help catch those small issues before they turn into big, costly problems. Think of it as giving your scrubber the TLC it deserves, ensuring it runs efficiently and safely all year long. Key components to inspect. All right, now that we're sold on why inspections matter, let's dig into what to look for. First up, the housing. This is like the outer shell of your scrubber, and it takes a beating from all the chemicals and moisture flying around. Check it for rust, cracks, and any other signs of wear. Pay close attention to welds and joints. These are prime spots for corrosion. If you see anything that looks off, get it fixed ASAP. The last thing you want is a leak that turns your scrubber into a fountain. Next, we have the nozzles and spray distribution system. This is where the magic happens, folks. If these nozzles get clogged or corroded, your scrubber isn't going to do its job properly. Make sure the spray is hitting all the right areas. If the spray pattern is off, pollutants are going to slip through, and that's a fast track to non-compliance and increased emissions. So, give those nozzles a good clean if they're gummed up. If your wet scrubber uses packing material to increase surface area, make sure it's in good shape. Look out for fouling or blockages, especially if it's been exposed to lots of particulates or chemicals. If it's looking worse for wear, don't hesitate. Swap it out. Keeping that packing material clean and clear is essential for optimal pollutant capture. Fans and blowers keep everything moving. Without them, your scrubber's just a pretty hunk of metal. Check for any signs of wear or imbalance in the fan blades. If the motor is making odd noises or overheating, you've got a problem. When these components start to falter, so does your scrubber's efficiency. So, give those fans some love, check the balance, and make sure they're running smoothly. Your pumps are the lifeblood of the system, circulating the scrubbing liquid. Leaks, blockages, or underperforming pumps? That's bad news. Inspect them thoroughly and check that flow rates are up to spec. If the pump isn't pulling its weight, your scrubber won't be able to neutralize pollutants effectively. Wet scrubbers produce wastewater. It's just part of the job. During your inspection, make sure the drainage system is clear of clogs or leaks. And remember, this wastewater has to be treated or disposed of properly, so make sure you're meeting environmental standards. A blockage here can mean big trouble, from overflows to environmental contamination. Now that we've covered what to inspect, let's talk maintenance. This is your chance to give your scrubber a little tune-up. Clean the nozzles to prevent blockages and ensure even liquid distribution. Replace any worn or damaged parts like nozzles, packing material, or pump seals. Lubricate moving parts like the fan motors and pumps to extend their lifespan. Test the control system to make sure flow rates and pressure levels are where they need to be. Think of these tasks as preventive medicine for your scrubber. A little effort now can save you from a lot of pain later. Here's the part that's less exciting but just as important: keeping good records. Document everything you find during the inspection and any maintenance tasks you perform. Not only does this help you track the condition of your scrubber over time, but it's also your proof that you're doing everything by the book. And trust me, when regulators come knocking, you'll be glad you have those records ready. Finally, let's go over some common issues you might run into during your inspection. Corrosion. This one's no joke. Wet scrubbers are constantly exposed to moisture and chemicals, making them prime candidates for corrosion. If you spot it, take care of it right away. clogged nozzles, or packing material. Clogs can cripple your scrubber's efficiency. Regular cleaning is the best way to prevent this issue. Decreased flow rates. If things aren't flowing like they should, check for blockages in the nozzles, pumps, or circulation system. And make sure your pumps are working as they should. To wrap things up, annual wet scrubber inspections aren't just about ticking a box. They're about keeping your system efficient, your plant compliant, and your air clean. By inspecting key components, performing some routine maintenance, and keeping detailed records, you can prevent costly breakdowns and keep your scrubber in top shape. So don't let your scrubber take a back seat. Give it the attention it deserves. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, remember, a clean scrubber is a happy scrubber.